There have always been a lot of takes of the best Snake in the world, and we have a new contender in Hurt from Japan. They have been quickly rising up the ranks in Japan and have some very quick play. I haven't watched them too much, but I do know that they are fast, and they had the run of their life so far at Delta number 5, getting top 2, only falling to Akola in set 2 of Grand Finals in a Game 5. We're going to be watching 2 other sets of Hurt versus Yawara, the best Samus in the world, and at least Japan, and then also versus Mia, top 3 on Lumi rank. So let's get into it. I actually have always been a fan of Samus versus Snake from the Samus' side, but let's see what Hurt brings to the equation. Again, I really think the speed and the close quarter combat kind of stuff is going to help, and not letting Samus be comfortable just charging charge shot is really, really important. Like, I think Samus actually has the better camp game in this matchup, but the aggressive game is in Snake's favor, ironically. Yeah, Hurt really likes that setup with the first grenade, second grenade, be reverse behind it, then jump and toss it. So you can't really full hop at him, you just kind of have to take it, or at least just run through the first grenade because it's not actually a threat. Or the threat that he, the grenade he throws at you first. Nice SDI. Snake sucks sometimes. Yeah, looking for an up tilt, of course. Gonna do that super missile to kind of stay away from Snake. I always do kind of tend to view matches against Snake from the opponent's perspective, but I'm gonna try my best not to right now. Oh my god, that was so much shield pressure. Yeah, definitely a bad option to pick. Hurt gonna absolutely take advantage of that. C4 is on the platform. Yup, there's 53% already. That was 0 to 53 because of that errant grenade behind Yawara. More pressure from Hurt. Gonna go immediately to platform though. Nice double jump over the charge shot. And dash tag actually getting under the small charge shot. Yeah, we're going to see a bit of a camp game from the Samus, because Samus's close quarter combat tools will definitely all be able to be beat out by down air, by Snake out of shield unless you're spacing it. And yeah, Yawara just taking some charge shot. Not going to get the forward smash there, though. Gets an up tilt. Good damage. No, the C4 was on left platform. Oh yeah, that was so good. Oh my god. Hurt's grenade placements are very clever. I feel like by doing these double, double grenade drops into double tossing them, because he'll sometimes grab the first grenade second and kind of have like these weird little setups. It's kind of ambiguous unless you're really, really paying attention to which grenade Hurt's using first, which kind of makes it a little bit more difficult to know when the timings are going to be, and it's going to allow some situations like that to get that grenade up air, a lead for Hurt after the very early death first stock. Falling with charge shot's going to be really good versus Snake. Yawara just kind of opts to just only cover like the landing. C4 not going to hit. This is definitely really hard for Snake to land. Oh, but the forward air not working because Samus, that just happens sometimes. Does drown out of shield into grenade, into the nair. Again, it's 59% since he was already at 10. I like doing for the fast fall here because you can do the fast fall down air or just a slow fall down air where you kind of like do an auto cancel. But that was actually faster in that instance. That was 59%. Suddenly, yeah, Yawara's only like one hit away from up tilt killing. Maybe with this rage, up tilt will kill. If there's one more grenade, yeah, or a back air, this is absolutely death percent from Yawara. Even if he dies, yeah, to that up B, he's still at up tilt death percent, I'm pretty sure. Like, Samus is heavy, but I don't think it matters that much. It mattered, I lied. Oh, but the second one, there we go. Can't jump on Snake, and Hurt makes it really uncomfortable to stay on the ground, so that's game 1. Metafy is here for you if you want to get better at Smash. There is a ton of amazing content from the history of the game to the deconstructeds, which I have one of those, by the way, if you want to get better at Pikachu, to just a ton of other great content. You are able to get lessons from your favorite pros that are on there. Help support the site. Get a Metafy membership today. Yawara just looks uncomfortable with the amount of space he needs to take. And of course, it's not like this is an uncommon matchup in Japan. There was Dio, who's also doing very well. Of course, there's the Shogun. So there's always been top Snakes in Japan. So it's not like this is oh, this character is just uncommon and he started getting better results in Japan. It's like, no. Oh yeah, you can't do that versus that Cypher, but charge shot into F tilt. Yeah, I think in this instance you got to do, I guess you want to cover the jump up B, but you should probably be expecting them to recover low there because jump up B will be a lot more punishable than that. Oh, nice down smash though. Yawara takes the first stock. Again, pretty solid lead for him. Dude, that double hit nair is actually so cheap for Samus. I know this is a Snake video, but like that double hit nair, Siski's been doing it for years. It is so cheap. Yeah, mixing up with the B-reverse. They're both B-reversing in each other's face and getting a lot of mileage off of it. I think this is the game. I think this is 3-1, so I'm assuming this is the game Yawara wins based on what's going on. Yep, the shield was low, so that forwarder makes a lot of sense. Nice spot dodge on the grenade as well, knowing that the grenade won't quite blow up yet, and just, you know, avoiding that grab. I find it really interesting. Snake, I feel like, is in like he's in a good and bad part of the meta, because I feel like as advantage states have got stronger for a lot of players, Snake, you know, his exploitable disadvantage has kind of gotten worse, but at the same time, he's able to control so much space in ways that no other character really can, with mostly C4, but also grenade. So it's interesting because he can kind of force people to not be able to backdash and not be able to like go with their strengths, or to just like, you know, have to fight more in the center, which people don't really want to do that on the opponent's terms. So I feel like that's really interesting. And we kind of am seeing, I mean, again, Yawara's winning this game, but Hurt is like using C4s behind his opponent to kind of just like keep him more closer to him, I guess. Lol. He either meant to double jump, or he thought the C4 was on the platform, but I don't think he thought it was on the platform. So a small battlefield. It's like PS2, but with slightly lower platforms, which makes grenade and C4 on the platforms just a little bit better. It will make the offensive Samus better, because it's actually easier to get some of her like silly up air combos. Speaking of which, oh no, doesn't go for the fastball there. Yeah, a lot of damage. Like, this is the thing about Snake, is like, if you are able to position yourself in ways, or like not position yourself, but like choose when you want to trade with grenade or not, it's really, really advantageous, because suddenly Snake can take a bajillion percent, because he's going to be taking like 10, 20, 30 extra percent, whereas you're taking 10 or 20 or 30, but you're not also getting hit. Okay, Hurt is actually camping under this platform. Yeah, there's the C4 in the center. Making it so that, again, like this C4 right in this position, like, it's not necessarily going to be useful for like combos or hitting Yawara backing up, but it's going to be very useful if Yawara's trying to approach. This is basically forcing the camp game like entirely, and Yawara not respecting it enough, ends up running forward but not running all the way forward, kind of trying to position himself in the center, which gets him hit by that C4. Yawara could definitely be falling a little bit better against those falling Snake, you know, after the up Bs, but it's still hard. But it's just something that's like, it can be very, very good. Oh god, nice forward air by Hurt. Oh yeah, and this grenade again, like, just kind of throwing a grenade, hoping it works, Yawara not respecting it enough and gonna take 30. Yeah, Yawara's falling into grenades. Sometimes that just happens. It's just like a Snake stock, where suddenly you're just kind of barely just getting hit by a billion grenades, and it feels very silly. And again, that C4 in the center not allowing Yawara to pressure Hurt, and he's going to be winning there. There's a charge shot on the disadvantage, finally. I like Hurt positioning these grenades around ledge to kind of make the ledge trapping a little harder. Like, that grenade eventually coming down kind of makes it hard to pressure Snake. Tried to get greedy with not doing just jab 1-2, get him off stage, trying to kill him, and Yawara's going to end up taking a decent amount of damage and is still in an uncomfortable position. C4, oh, I love that setup to kind of, so like, obviously he could have just done Dare 1, 2, 3, but if Dare 4 came out, it would have hit Yawara, obviously, but then the grenade wouldn't have hit him, so he was trying to combo into like a C4 kind of setup of like a panic to the right, which didn't end up working, but I still really like it. Look at this double grenade damage, though. Again, 62 to suddenly 91, because also the grenade throwing does do a little bit of damage. So again, this is up tilt with rage percent, probably. C4s are now lethal. I like that dash attack overshoot, but Hurt was ready for it. Yeah, and Yawara's still getting hit by a couple of errant grenades, making it really difficult. I love that air dodge towards just to like get a trade by Hurt. It doesn't work, but I really like the concept. And Yawara slightly outside of death percent, maybe is now to up tilt. C4 obviously will. Yeah. Oh, nice back air out of shield and the grenade. Okay, so this is down throw forward tilt percent. Nikita kills, up tilt kills, a billion things kill here for Snake. Forward tilt not towards the ledge, or not away from the ledge, will also kill. Uh-oh, there's the falling up air. There's grenade though, yeah. Frame 1, baby. YOLO forward air. It works on the backup. And yeah, Samus can get a lot of momentum really, really quickly, so I don't blame him for going for, or for popping off, because it can be really scary against Samus. Which again, I do think Small Battlefield is better for Snake. I wonder what he banned. I think Hollow Bastion is the best Snake stage, but I feel like you didn't need to go to Small Battlefield. Ooh, nice punish. I didn't expect that to reach. That was really good. And suddenly again, death percent, that's going to be the first stock for Hurt. And again, as it says on the screen, this is loser semis. So both these players have already made quite the run. And the winner of this fights Mia. Yep, and there's the up B. C4 in the center. Hurt really likes that C4 in the center, it seems like, more so than anywhere else, because again, you can't be super aggressive without respecting, like, I guess, like dash attack range from Snake. Yep, gets the air dodge read in. Kind of just something everyone does. Is like forward tilt 1, you're just mashing, you're like holding shield and holding in. So you just get directional air dodge towards. Yeah, that double jump with grenade gonna be super clutch there, but gets hit. And forward smashed on the air dodge, yep. Finally hitting some disadvantage from Hurt. Oh, that was almost jab 1-2 into grenade up air. That would have been very, very nice for Hurt. Not gonna get it though. How much damage are you gonna take? Hurt wins this game, that's crazy. Oh, that'll do it. Landing on stage by accident. You're probably gonna get Nikita'd. What about a second one? Yup, really nice, just angling it down afterwards. Like this down here should have absolutely been stock. After this second charge shot, it's just like, okay, there's no double jump. So you just do this. You literally, I think he just messed up a fast fall, honestly, because it's probably supposed to be fast fall down air, but doesn't get it there. And that's literally gonna lead to this whole game like spiraling, because that should have been stock, which would have been game, which would have, you know, brought it to game 5. A weird tether cancel? I don't think that was on purpose. Yeah, just meeting Yawara in the center of the stage with that full hop charge shot and just up tilting him for his troubles. Okay, Yawara is playing around the grenade spacings now, but still gets hit right there. 92, is this gonna be roll away? Yeah, it is. I was gonna say down smash, but forward tilt's gonna work. Is this going to kill? This Nikita is so scary. Oh, yeah, of course. If that's gonna hit, that's gonna untechable. Hurt, winning 3-1 versus Yawara. Let's go to losers finals versus Mia, a harder matchup. Game & Watch versus Snake is considered quite bad because you basically can't use explosives. You can use C4 sometimes, but 2 C4s getting bucketed equals literally 0 to death. So now, from this position, Hurt literally cannot use any explosives. Unless he's okay with just getting 0 to death. By that I mean like literally just with buckets. So it's just movement and down tilt. There have been some Snakes that have beat the top Game & Watches. I know Kronos has beat Meister. But this matchup is still very, very difficult. It's just very limited, especially with how good the disadvantage can be for Game & Watch when you don't have access to, like, grenades. You basically only have one B reverse option, which is that C4. Otherwise, you're kind of just screwed. And you're going to take so much damage falling. Because, like, up airs, even if they don't break you out of Cypher, like, you still have to fall on Game & Watch, which is very difficult. Oh, Mia throwing out a lot of smash attacks, surprisingly. I feel like he doesn't do that almost ever. Like, this is more YOLO up smashes than I saw the entire time I analyzed him with his smash con sets. And his first stock of game 1. Oh, the Nair not working there. If that Nair hit, I'm pretty sure Hurt would have died. Up there at 153, it would have gone to like 165 or something. I'm pretty sure that would have killed, but the up tilt going to retort at 71. That is the saving grace of this matchup, is Game & Watch is very light. So if you're able to get like an up tilt or like a strong kill move, it will kill very early. Yeah, Hurt just like he can barely hit any buttons aggressively. I'm pretty sure non-space down tilt is also punishable by up B. So like the only move Snake can do safe on shield is like down tilt, very, very spaced, which is very stressful for him. Okay, there's damage. He can't technically mash grenade out of combos because if Mia decides to bucket, you do actually get to throw the grenade. Yeah, I think you do want to keep C4 on platform in this matchup so you can do things like back throw C4. Just if you get it, like across the stage. But again, even risky to do basically anything with C4 in this matchup. Nice punish. And yeah, just gonna start up tilting. You cannot land on Snake lazily, even as a broken character like Game & Watch. So that is going to be another stock lead for Hurt. I'm kind of surprised that second up air was not a neutral air. That might have killed again. Hurt holding shield the perfect amount of time. Don't think he meant to Nikita there. Oh no! Why? Oh, he already has it. I didn't notice that Mia got bucket. My bad. Oh, so yeah, because Mia has bucket, Hurt just gets to hardcore camp. But he basically has to do it without dying this stock, or he's going to immediately get hit once and die next stock. So he needs to absolutely just camp his ass off and literally kill Mia before he has to 2-stock him, essentially. Which again, like, this part feels fine. It's just generally not worth it because you're gonna literally die at 0, and Snake is a very, you know, explosive character. No pun intended, but like, he does a lot of damage. And if you don't have access to that, it's really scary. Oh, 89%. Up tilt kills. Up air would have killed if it was sweet spot. And this is basically what it can look like if you do get Game & Watch at these high percents without, you know, bucket being available. Because it's funny, because like, bucket is obviously good because it kills really early, but it's also good because it just dissuades Snake from using it. But Game & Watch doesn't, other than bucket, have good tools to deal with it. So if you're at a high percent and basically you're getting hit and knocked away and you're not getting comboed into bucket, obviously the Game Watch doesn't want to use the bucket because then he doesn't have it for the next stock. So it's very interesting, that little dynamic. So game 1 goes to Hurt. There's 1 tick of bucket. If he held that bucket, it would have been actually 3 because Hurt blew up the C4. One thing that Snake actually can do is use those C4s on ledge to try to 2-frame, because Game Watch obviously cannot up B and bucket when he's trying to grab the ledge, and if he holds down, he will also get hit by the C4, so that's probably the best use case offensively for C4 in this matchup. Look at Hurt just spamming up tilt. It's been 4 up tilts. Here's the 5th one coming. There's the 5th one. And getting punished and taking a bunch of damage. See, it's not just a Cola that spams kill moves, okay? It's also Hurt and also Mia and also Shutone. It's just what the top Japanese players do because mashing is good in this game. Mashing's good in this game, y'all. You can't be mad that the frame data is good on those moves and they're using them. Even Spargo mashes. People just mash in this game. They mash safe aerials to kill, okay? If you have a safe killing aerial, why wouldn't you use it? It makes no sense. Stop being mean to just the Steve players. If you're gonna be mean, at least be mean to everyone, but also don't do that. Hurt looking much worse this game because Mia's just not getting hit and he has the lead. So like, Snake approaching without projectiles is pretty difficult. He kind of just has to YOLO a bunch of like random approach options that aren't safe on shield because nothing Snake has except for space down tilt is safe on shield, and space down tilt isn't an approaching option. Nice back here. Yeah, 3 stocks to 1. This is looking rough. I'm just gonna go to the next game. Like, Game & Watch isn't terribly good at approaching, so it's very interesting to see that, like, you know, in the neutral, they're kind of both struggling, and then obviously Game & Watch has a better advantage, but the amount of hits that Snake needs overall compared to Game & Watch is much lower. Oh my god, he almost got forward there. The longevity of the stock, super important for Hurt right now. Gets that back air on the down smash, very clutch. Down throw, up tilt will kill. Okay. I don't know if Snake can punish. That was so good. I don't know if Snake can punish this up B. I love that crouch. Instead of going for shield here, because at a shield, you won't be fast enough, as we kind of saw just like a couple of times with like punishes, but getting the crouch into the up tilt, absolutely going to work. So a stock lead for Hurt. This is going to be huge because now he can play a little bit more defensive and die. Never mind. Gets 2 bucket ticks, which means that only 1 more explosive will lead it so that Mia will have an instant kill. Forwarder up air got the kill at 44. The up air did also cross up. That is insane for Hurt. Oh my god. I can't believe that worked. I mean, I can, but like, that's crazy. We have another lead. And again, like, Hurt got a kill at like when he was at 180 last stock. So if he just doesn't get like down smash or something, he should be fine for a while on this stock. Nice reaction to that getting hit by the first hit of forward air, so able to jump out of it, and so that's not gonna, or gonna make it so that he doesn't get actually hit. Nice grab by Mia. 7 forward airs in a row. 8 forward airs in a row. 9 forward airs, 10 forward airs in a row. That's the safest move that also nets a lot of reward. 12 forward airs in a row. 13 forward airs in a row, I think. And Hurt finally caught one. Okay, getting upbeat away. Playing a little shield game. Just dash up tilt on the full hop. I mean, it makes sense because Mia was doing a lot of full hop forward airs, so it absolutely makes sense to do that. I do know this set went to game 5, so I am going to skip game 4, but kind of see like a summary of what happens at the very end, or see how stock it was. Yeah, Mia got like an early stock lead probably, and then ended up winning. So that's kind of what happens. So we're going to go to game 5, back to PS2. A nice parry on the final hit in Nair. That's going to be good damage from Mia. Already starts with the lead. That's just good. Dashing and dash attacking is so good for Snake. Yeah, it's a lot of damage. Look at this lead right now for Hurt. I wonder if at certain percent you could do down throw into like jump back, like short hop back C4, like at the ledge, and then cover the roll in with up tilt. And again, YOLO up tilt is going to be pretty big. Mia forward airing a little too close to the ground, or actually didn't do it too close to the ground, but the platform is in the way, so we actually did it too high in the air, and that's gonna let Hurt get that punish. Uh-oh, 39%. Oh, that was actually, he could have done double jump back air. Gonna be able to go to center. Like, that's an advantage of Snake in this matchup, because he doesn't really get ledge trapped, but he should be getting juggled pretty hard. I think Mia is placing some up airs like in more so to like cover specific spaces that Snake might want to go, instead of actually necessarily trying to hit Snake, being like, hey, I'm gonna get center. We have a huge, oh my god, what was that, neutral air? Just the dash attack, jump C4 into just falling Nair, because who would expect that? Why would you expect that? So yeah, that's gonna work. We have a 3 stock to 1 lead for Hurt against Mia in a bad matchup against a player that is incredibly highly ranked in the world to make it to grand finals against Akola. Oh god, yeah, I had to air dodge around that, but still, that's a stock lead. I don't know if Mia is ever gonna go for something like a judgment, like a 9 hammer, but it would be quite good for him if he was able to get it to kind of bring it back, because he hasn't been actually getting a lot of early kills against Hurt. Yeah, suddenly 81% to 31. This is looking bad for Mia. 90%, this is up till death percent. It's up tilt death percent, and you're gonna whip the grab in your face, and Hurt is going to take that with an up tilt, end up winning 3-2, makes it to grand finals, where he then beats Akola in set 1, and again brings him to game 5 in set 2. Last hit, so very impressive play by Hurt. We got a new Snake Overlord. Now there's only like 8 top Snakes. There's so many Snake players. Snake is so prevalent in this meta, even though he loses so many matchups, which is so interesting, but he just won at least one losing matchup, and then one probably even matchup that I think is personally losing for Snake, but hey, that's okay.